Here we are again on another bike journey. I'm over here at Sandgate, Brighton. Today we're going to be doing stage 4. Today I got a lift from my wonderful wife. The vehicle's parked over there. She's just going for a wander. But I'm over here near the bridge right there. So the plan is, because of my beloved wife, I'm going to be riding all the way along to Redcliffe, Scarborough, and then up to Deception Bay, and then even heading up into Bribie Island. She's going to pick me up at the other side, and that's what makes today a little bit easier compared to riding all the way back. And welcome back everyone to another one of my MBC videos. We are almost getting to the end. Now in this video, this blue line represents where I rode my bike on the MBC all the way from Brighton, which is just before Redcliffe area, and it goes all the way through to Bribie Island. Yes folks, I actually did this in one day, and I'll explain very soon. In this particular video however, because it's quite a long ride, I'll actually cut this video in half, and we are taking it from Brighton down here before the Hornibrook Bridge, aka the Houghton Highway, and goes all around the peninsula, and we'll be finishing our journey here at Burpengary, or technically Burpengary East. This is 41 kilometers of pure MBC goodness, and on our next trek we are going to be taking that up from where I left it off there and go all the way up through Morayfield, Caboolture, Beachmere, Nyngie, and all the way to Bribie Island for our grand finale finish. Now once you get on over the Houghton Highway or the Hornibrook Bridge, you come over to Clontarf Beach, Pelican Beach, Woody Point, then we come up here to Sutton's Beach. This part of Redcliffe is fantastic. In fact, there's a lot of World War II memorials and structures here dedicated to the memory of what took place. Let's see if I can get in a little bit closer. And also just over here is an amazingly long jetty, and it's called the Redcliffe Jetty. So I'll be taking you for a nice close and personal visit up on the jetty there. Then we continue on up all the way up this entire esplanade here. Hey, you even got the Redcliffe police station there. Say g'day to them and chuck a donut their way. Up Queen's Beach, there's another sort of a outlook over here. Really nice. I think out of the entire MBC trail that I've done, this whole stretch of Redcliffe is my favourite. If you don't do any other part of the MBC, this is at the very least what you want to do. I took it all the way up right around here, around the marina here. Lots of boats there. Now that is the highlight all this way. Then there's no escaping it, you have to do some street riding. So up I go down Anzac Avenue. It's a very busy and major street there, and it comes down to Rothwell. We keep following the road up here and I come along to another esplanade. So right here we get to go up another beautiful stretch here, and you come out with more views of the bay out here. So we're going to zoom on in a little bit closer. This comes to a place called Bancroft Park. Here we go. So this MBC does indeed go all the way up here. Then the MBC on the waterfront comes to an end, and we have to then tackle the streets. This is now where it becomes a little bit more sketchy because it's all just street driving. It's pretty boring stuff, but I power on through to the end of today's video, which will be at the Burpengary Tavern, and this is the major arterial road called the Bruce Highway. Everyone who lives in Queensland knows the Bruce Highway, and that's where I'm going to finish it on today's video. Next time when we pick it up, we'll go from this point and I'll show you what happens here and how we actually get to the end of the MBC at Bribie Island, but that's worthy of its very own video as well. This is 41 kilometers in total, what I'm going to show you on this journey all the way from Brighton and up to Burpengary. The full trek of what I rode today was actually 85 kilometers all the way to the end. I was pretty knackered by the end of it. On this stretch, my wife drove me and dropped me off here, and she actually went down and just chilled out there. I think she did some shopping somewhere at North Lakes, and then when I came to Bribie, she picked me up, and yeah, thank God I didn't have to ride all the way back because I was actually really shagged. Had no more energy, no more juice left in me. That was it, buddy. Anyways, let's get into today's video. 41 kilometers of goodness. Hope you enjoy the ride, and hope you actually tackle the MBC one day too. Let's get into it. Time at the moment is 8:02. We just set the tracker on. Should be a great day. Let's do it. All right, see you, darling. Bye. Take care. So if you remember my last video, had some breakfast, lunch, coffee, tea, everything just underneath here. So there's the bridge. This is the Hornibrook Bridge. 2.6 kilometers of bridge goodness. This is it. There's like a little pier out the side there on my left. I should check it out sometime. But for now, here it is. Pretty cool infrastructure for cyclists. Can't believe this is 2.6 kilometers in length. It's like this fishing pier just over here. Not much flow in that. So that fishing dock out there, really cool spot in the middle of the bridge. It's called the Ted Smout dock. Got a few Asians there fishing away for their dinner tonight. Magic views. Loads of traffic to enjoy too. Also along the bridge, every now and then you're going to have a little point that comes out like this. Just a little viewpoint. And that's cool too. Let's go. Let's get into Redcliffe. So you can see Redcliffe over there wraps around the bay. It comes out to a peninsula and it's just a magical riding route to do. I've always wanted to do this. Today's the day. Here we go, here's a swimming pool, ready for public use. Now this is what I wanted to check out, just this other side here. They call it the Hornibrook Highway, hey? Hornibrook Highway, Redcliffe, 26 miles north of Brisbane. First white settlement in Queensland, 1824. Manuel Hornibrook, later Sir Hornibrook, received the idea to connect the town of Redcliffe with Sandgate by a viaduct 1.2 to 3 miles or 2.78 kilometres long. The bridge took 3 years to build using 2.5 million super feet of timber. I don't know what super feet of timber is. And it was officially opened on the 4th of October 1935 by the official party. There you go. You can put your mail in here. Well, once upon a time. Don't know what I'm trying to achieve by that. So yeah, as you can see, just another pier that goes out. You got your fisher people out here. Just have a quick ride around. Beautiful. Mate. Geez, they got some fancy toilets there. Real fancy. That's pretty cool. I really enjoyed checking out that bridge. Now we want to keep riding up this whole esplanade. That's a cool sign. That's enough. Let's go. Got Aldi here, Fantastic bikeway here. Look at this. This is great. This bike this guy is riding is great too. That's a three-wheeler mean machine. Okay. So this is Clontarf, and this is like the first parkland. Really nice. They got a public boat ramp. They got toilets for free. What's going on here? So you got the Aqua Fun Park here. There's not much fun happening there at the moment, but there it is. Maybe it's just open on school holidays or something, don't know. It's a cool bridge over this canal. Okay, let's get back on the cycleway, keep on heading up. Just up over there, there's a big long jetty. I think they call that Woody Point. And this is just a magical view. Just out there, looking at Brisbane City over there to my right. I can see the port of Brisbane just over there beyond the jetty. Just loving it. Loving it. I don't know who came up with the name of this yacht club. Must have been on something. Coming to a few shops on this street now, but we'll work our way down towards that long jetty. And there you can see it just up ahead. I can't stress just how nice it is here. Like, this is gorgeous. All right, let's keep on working our way from Woody Point here, and we'll keep on heading up. Very popular little section here. People come and get their coffees. Now it says there's a wreck on the right. Let's see if we can locate it. The HMQS Gayundah. Look at that, there it is. So it says this boat arrived in Brisbane 27th of March 1885, and it was used as a training vessel. Had this big 6-inch Armstrong gun protruding over the stern. She made history by being the first warship in Australia to operate wirelessly telegraphy successfully. Okay. She was sold in 1921 to the Brisbane Gravel Company and was used as a sand and gravel barge on the Brisbane River. Now get this, in 1958, Redcliffe Town Council purchased the Gayundah, and she was beached where she is right now to serve as a breakwater. What? A lot of tents here as well. It's like Logan City and Brisbane. And there it is in all her glory. So I'm heading up towards Scarborough now from the Woody Point. Over to my right, you can see Moreton Bay Island. That's it right there. That's what we're circling all around on this journey on the MBC. Now the plan is head up to Scarborough, then we're going to go in towards the west and work our way to Deception Bay. And then once we get around that section, I'm a bit uncertain of that whole area, we're going to get down to Beachmere and then head on out to Bribie for our finish. So the next stop, Scarborough. Hey, this is a really nice stretch, by the way. There's no one here. Look at that, you got some stairs going down right into the beach water. You got houses up there, or Airbnbs to let out to the holiday makers. Really, really nice. And there's a little islands just right here. It says there's some steps to the beach. All right, let's have a look what's over here. Oh yeah, this is good. What the heck is a bathing pavilion? What are you doing here? Just over on the horizon, you can see a big cargo ship. It's probably got all my Amazon and eBay packages on it. Please don't sink. Humpy Bong. Hey mate, what playground do you like to hang out at? Man, I just cannot stress and overstate just how beautiful this is. I love this. I mean, look at this. You got an amazing boardwalk. You got a beach. And you got a bike. Man, this is every man's dream come true right here. So we've arrived in Margate. Margate seems to be in between, you know, Redcliffe and Scarborough. Beautiful beach here. Hey, here's an NBC sign. Coming up to the Redcliffe Surf Life Saving Club, just up here. Pandanus trees. The Queen ibis lives here. Really nice water park here. See a really nice public park area with a swimming place, and now we're coming out to the jetty just over here. They call this Charlish Park. so let's check that out next up. I remember sometimes we've gone out to Moreton Bay to Tangalooma Wreck. You can go snorkeling right amongst these wrecks that they put there as wave breaks. Also whale watching. You come and catch your boat from here. Should do it sometime if you've never done it yet. Here it is, the Redcliffe Jetty. It's interesting, some jetties, they don't allow any push bikes on there. They say you have to walk. This one, and some of the other big ones I've seen, yeah, no signs, so, you know, go for a ride with your bike up there. In any event, there's no one here today. Can't believe I'm the only soul here. Wow, that's a big drain. All these World War II memorials. So that park back there, they call it Amity Point. I could spend a while there, but I've got to keep going. There's so many signs, World War II information, and it's really, really cool to sort of just spend a bit of time there. Anyways, we're going to keep on powering on. Let's get to Scarborough and up to Deception Bay. Oh wow, check it out. There's even a shopping trolley. Oh. Now we're coming out to, I think we're at Scarborough, I believe. Just a little viewing point over here. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at this. Put this on a postcard. And just on the rocks in front of me, you see all those birds. Many different cormorants and just seabirds out there just soaking in the sun. And what we see over here, straight up ahead, that's Bribie. That's going to be my end goal in a couple of hours. My wife at the moment is shopping over at Northgate, I think it is. And she's lapping up the air conditioning, just loving it. While I'm doing all the work over here. It's pretty cool. Otherwise, if she didn't come today, then I would have just gone to maybe Deception Bay and back to the car. But she'll pick me up at Bribie there. We'll have a bit of breakfast, have a cuppa, and then head back home. So it's great, that's the plan. The time at the moment, 9:39, and I've done 16 kilometers so far. I got to say, this has probably been the best section of the MBC. This is just magic. What a fig tree that one is. It's amazing. Once again, another really beautiful parkland here. Once again, just another beautiful point. And look at this, every now and then they've got these things called coast snaps. Don't mind if I do. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. What's down here? I'll tell you what, it's a hobo haunt. There's a tent right there. What a view. All right, let's keep on punching through. I'll tell you what, these people have quite the view from here, don't they? There's a sign here saying King Tide Forecast, saltwater on road. Tingira Park. And in the distance ahead, you can see the Glasshouse Mountains. Tibragagan, Mount Biwa, Mount Gungun, awesome stuff. And just over here, there's a marina, there's a cafe as well. Let's just have a sticky beak down here, then we'll continue on. So you don't have to, but if you want, you can have a bit of a ride around here. This is just like a peninsula that comes around back to the marina on the left and then back on the MBC. I thought I'd just show you this quickly. Once again, that's where we're going to go. We're going to go all the way down there. Just the Glasshouse Mountains. Really, really picturesque. It's a bit of a haze today, unfortunately, but I can still see it really well. All these pandanus plants. This is really nice, eh? So as you can see, it's got all these rocks put here as like a wave break. There's an inner canal and we're coming to it now. This is the marina. Once again, it's for all the folks that, you know, like spending $80,000 up to $500,000 or more, and then they just let that sit on the water. They only use it maybe 2 or 3 times a year, and they pay exorbitant costs to basically park your vessel up on the water. So yeah, marinas, dollar makers, big bucks. All right, let's get out of this marina place and head back on the main trail. There's a boat there, it says G is for George. Can't believe someone named their boat that. G is for George, that's right. J is for John. And if you got more money to burn, why not come and be part of the Moreton Bay Boat Club? All right, let's find out where the MBC continues. I'll just keep following the road, I guess. Oh, there's another sign. Yay. Here we go, it says Scarborough. Okay, let's just have a look. Scarborough, I'm here. I want to get out of here. Endeavour Park, Newport Drive, up Griffith Road or Boardman something. So here we are. It says the trail gets on out of here, Kippering, Rothwell, comes to an end somewhere. So I have to find my way up through Burpengary, Caboolture, down to Beachmere, and I want to come to Bribie Island all the way to Wooreen Point. That's going to be my end goal. And we've got our next NBC sign. It says Newport. Right, so I have to backtrack a little bit because this whole end point at Scarborough, up on my right, there's all houses. It's a bit like Bribie Bay. There's a inner canal, all houses with waterfront properties. And I kind of have to work my way back, find a place called Newport Drive, which I think might be this right coming up, and then head over that canal over a bridge. Let's see if I can find my way out of here.
This is Newport Drive. This is where I'm going. You can see the bikeways here up on the side are massive. And you can see the canal just over here. They call it Kingfisher, where everyone's got a boat. Everyone's got 3 jet skis. They've got surf skis, they've got submarines, and they got water planes. All right, the Albatross Canal. All right, we're just continuing our way down this main drag. I think it's still called Griffith Drive. And it should lead to Rothwell. I've never been through here, never been up to Rothwell, so this is all new for me. Just exploring the streets of the MBC. Okay, I've just reached a main road. They call it Hercules Road. And I'm just going to follow this for a bit. So I think this whole stretch is pretty much going to be mainly roads. We're inland from the bay, so I don't know any better. The maps don't seem to indicate that I can get to Bribie by following the shore. I've kind of got to be in more up on the roads. So that's what we're doing. Enough jibber jabbering and more cycling. Let's go. Hey, they got a big Bunnings here. And it opens at 7. All right, I see a sign. Deception Bay Road. All right, so down there is the main lights. We're going to make a right-hand turn. Coming up. Let's see, is there a bikeway? What is the story here? There's a footpath, yes. I might just keep following this footpath or could follow the road. A bit safer up here at the moment. Okay, because I'm unfamiliar with this area and how to get to Beachmere, I've set up myself a bit of a route just on Google Maps. And this will direct me how to get to Beachmere and get ever so closer to my end point. This is Rothwell. This is Coman Street North, and I'm going to hang a right here now.
In 600 metres, slide right.
These are really nice wide roads here. I'll give them that. Boma Park.
Turn left.
Turn left. I'm turning left, a G girl. Show me where to go.
1 kilometre.
I don't have enough speed. Oh yeah. Good enough. Ferryway. What the heck? It's all like fairy toys here. Huh. I'll tell you what would be good if I found some more mangoes like on my first trip. That would make my day. Oh hey, we're coming out to the bay again. Fantastic. It's low tide at the moment.
In 200 metres, turn right.
In 200 metres, turn right. Oh, this is nice, riding up against the water one more time. And they got this boardwalk here too. I thought it was going to be all street riding, but at least I'm still on a esplanade of sorts. And here's the Jehovah's Witnesses. Yeah, you get the J-dubs sitting down on the job. They should be up and about walking. Geez, look at these big sandbags. Wow. They're massive. And then you got this, quite a dry canal at the moment. Okay, I'm on a road called Bancroft Terrace, and this is just wrapping its way around. This is the fastest way to get to my next destination, which is Beachmere. I'll go through Deception Bay. I'm not sure if I'm going through Caboolture or what. I'll find out. But my next main course to get onto the NBC will be at Beachmere. That'll lead me straight on down to Bribie Island. By the way, how are you enjoying the ride so far? If you're still with me, give the video a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Leave me a comment saying, hey Johnny, I'm halfway through the video already. Keep going, buddy. You can make it. All the encouragement, I need it, trust me. I'm running out of puff. As you can see, this road going up to Deception Bay, it's pretty long, it's pretty boring. There is still a thin strip of safety you can ride as a cyclist. Burpengary East. Okay. I've come to Burpengary.
Turn right onto Old Bay Road.
The beauty of being a bike is you don't have to wait for these silly red lights.
Continue on Old Bay Road for 3 kilometres.
Hey, check out all the swans. Nope, I'm not stopping. I can see a footpath here finally. It's a bit more safer. Maybe not. It looks like a jungle actually. And what comes to an end, that's not safer. What? That's garbage. All right, let me go back around. All right, and here's the Bruce Highway. So I now need to hang a right. A right at the bottle shop.
Turn right onto Bruce Highway Eastern Service Road. In 500 metres, turn right.
500 metres, I turn right and go over that overpass, I think.